NAIFA, or the National Association of Insurance and Financial Advisors, is working to raise awareness around the importance of financial planning and to bring attention to the role its members play in offering affordable, sound advice to Main Street Americans. We travel to Washington, D.C. to learn more about NAIFA's history and efforts to empower members as they guide their clients to a more secure financial future.
The work that you do is so important because it helps Americans prepare for retirement.
These insurance and financial professionals are driven to share their knowledge and want every American to benefit from what's often called the advisor advantage.
We've seen study after study after study that those individuals that actually sit down with an advisor, they save more money for retirement. They have better protection in terms of disability. They become less dependent upon government-provided services. And what a critical role that is.
Paul Dougherty is the immediate past president of NAIFA, the National Association of Insurance and Financial Advisors. We attended the organization's annual congressional conference in Washington. Close attention to legislative and political success clears the way for the group's main focus.
NAIFA is all about serving Main Street.
On all of the streets and avenues across the country, advisors and agents help consumers create a budget, a strategy to include insurance as part of a sound financial plan, to build basic savings, to buying a first house.
All the way through the birth of their child, planning for their child's education, planning for their own retirement. And we see that entire life cycle. And it's incredibly humbling to us to be a part of that person's life.
There is also planning for the difficult moments. Lori Gubash specializes in long-term care.
So many people, even in their 50s and 40s, will have a medical event that they need care over a longer period of time. And that's what the long-term care insurance is for.
You know firsthand the burdens of not having long-term care insurance.
I was very blessed to be able to care for my grandmother who had cancer. She was my grandma, but I cared for her. So that dynamic changed and I became a caregiver. And it's a very hard place to be.
A trusted resource for 125 years, NAIFA continues to expand its reach. The association says it's dedicated to promoting diversity in the insurance and financial planning profession. Members coming from a wide range of backgrounds offer consumers the opportunity to work with an agent or advisor who specializes in the specific needs of their community.
It's really important to make sure that the sales force and our field force mirrors the community that we're serving.
Delvin Joyce is a financial planner and a former running back in the NFL. He calls his new career a promotion and says the NAIFA Diversity Symposiums will keep the organization at the top of its game.
Absolutely need to get more boots on the ground, and even more importantly is to make sure that we have equal representation for maybe some of the underserved communities that aren't necessarily getting that advice.
Jennifer's approach as a financial advisor leans toward financial coach.
We talk about risk management, wealth accumulation, retirement planning, estate planning, how taxes affect money, what the Rule of 72 is, why is that important. It's the same thing in the LGBT world and everywhere else. It's inclusion that helps bring the business.
It became a passion for me to serve the community that had not been well served. Today, over 80% of my new clients are Hispanic. All of my staff speak Spanish, and this is a community that needs us as advisors, because we're not just an insurance agent. We are sometimes their doctor, their lawyer, their financial advisor, or just a good friend.
Retirement, long-term care, and the cost of college are three of the biggest expenses Americans will pay in their lifetimes. Consumers often find it difficult to tackle these without the help of a trusted expert. NAIFA stresses the importance of financial planning and provides its members the tools to assure they're giving Main Street households sound advice. In Washington, I'm Craig Boswell.